If you're anything like me, you're probably tired of using a spreadsheet like this to manage your home search. First of all, manually inputting all this information from all these different websites is super time consuming. And then, if you really want to know how much any of these individual houses are actually going to cost you, well, figuring that out is time consuming and, in my view, very confusing. I wanted something easier, and that's why my friend Steve and I designed househakr. It's a simple, easy to use tool that's designed to turn this spreadsheet into something so much better. Here's how it works. So as you can see, I already have the househakr extension installed, and now my note-taking feature is showing up right here inside of Zillow. This works with Zillow, it works with Trulia, it works with Realtor.com, and it works with Redfin. We're actually also extending support to some MLS listing sites, so stay tuned for that as well. So anyways, I found a property I really like. I'm going to scroll through, and I want to take some notes on this guy. So I'm going to say really lovely property. What do I like about it? Very cool built-in bookshelves. Take the screened-in back porch. And the backyard looks really cool for entertaining. Okay, so scroll through. That pretty much captures my thoughts on it. Now I'm going to add a few tags. So this one's in Charlottesville. It's going to be a drive to town situation. There's no pool, and at $2 million, I'd say it's a little bit of a stretch. All right, so at this point, I have my notes, I have my tags, and I could go ahead and save the property right to my dashboard. But actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and click Analyze, because I wanna see the numbers and I wanna see if I can make $2 million work a little better for me. So really quickly, you can see that it actually, househakr is automatically pulling all these relevant numbers for you from the page. It's pulling the close price, it's getting your down payment, calculating that for you. It's getting closing costs. It's pulling all the property taxes, the home insurance, everything that you'd otherwise be maybe manually trying to put in a spreadsheet. We got you covered. It just grabs it for you automatically. So anyways, like I said, I want to make $2 million work if I can. My default interest rate that I put in was 3.75, but I know that rates are a little bit lower right now, so I'm going to try out 4.9 and see how that changes things for me. So I click run and cool. So I get my numbers here, and what I can see is that it's going to cost me about $500,000 to buy up front, and then it's going to be about 8.4K on a monthly basis to own this property. Now, I can't afford that, but it's good to have goals, so I'm going to go ahead and save this house. And what you can see is it says it's successfully saved, and it gives us this link here to go check it out. So when I click this link, it's going to bring me to this house's financial scorecard page. It gives us a lot of those numbers we just saw, as well as lifetime estimates at both how much it's going to appreciate, how much it's going to cost, accounting for things like inflation, renovations, that type of thing, and what your estimated gain and loss on the property will be over the lifetime of owning this. You can update all these numbers by changing the underlying assumptions. You can dig into some pretty complex stuff with different renovation costs and that type of thing. You can really quickly get a good sense of how much you can afford, how you can make the numbers work, what the numbers are given different conditions. Also, like we said, pulls that information, gives you all the financial concepts that you could want right at your fingertips. So if you click houses, what you'll also see is that when we saved it, it pulled it right here into our spreadsheet view. So it's got the list price, upfront costs, the beds, the baths, the square footage, the monthly cost, etc. It grabbed all of our tags here. It even saved our notes. And we can actually go ahead and request feedback from our lender or our agent, or if we're working with a spouse, right here from this page. And we can also share this property with any other househakr user that is sort of collaborating with us in our home search. So that's the spreadsheet view. The last thing that's pretty cool about househakr is if I'm really not sure about two properties, they're pretty similar. Say I like this guy, it's 450 and this one's 490, and I just want to get a quick sense. I can really quickly compare the two. I can look at them side by side. I got cash required, monthly costs, and the gain of loss, and I can see that stuff right there very quickly with that compare feature. If I ever want to go back to the original listings, click that. It's always going to take you right back to the underlying property listing on the site you pulled it from, and you can always jump back into that financial scorecard with this Analyze Financials. So that's househakr in a nutshell. If you guys ever have any questions at all, if you ever have any feedback, don't hesitate to drop us a line. Just click the support button. Let us know what you're thinking. We love to hear your thoughts. We love to hear your feedback. We'd love to help out. So with that, we thank you so much for your time, and we really hope that you enjoy using househakr.